Good morning. This morning's voiceover brought to you by the fact that I forgot to turn off the cat fountain, which was distracting me in the background, so that had to go. First thing I want to talk about is actually revisiting Fortune's Gold from yesterday. When I got to work yesterday, all the shimmer ended up all over my hands. I'm pretty sure I ended up eating some of it when I had lunch too. So this is less likely to happen with writing, but that's the risk of doing these big abstract blobs, I suppose. Um, Moving on to the previous Inkvent inks, Candy Cane from 2019 is just a standard pink. Garland and Yule Log are both shimmers. And so with this year, I really wanted to predict a red standard, but I figured I predicted a red yesterday, so I can't do that, obviously. Um, it kind of felt cheesy to just, keep picking red until we got a red. So I went with a purple standard. And to just quickly discuss what I mean when I say shimmer and standard, because I probably won't ever predict a sheening ink, that ink that has that kind of layer of um, reflective color that separates it from the rest of the ink, is because they are kind of in the same category in my brain. Because a lot of standards, if you put enough ink on the paper, like you can see with Seize the Night, it's going to be, if not truly a sheening ink, there's gonna be something like a sheen on it. Um, so I don't differentiate between regular shimmer and chameleon, and I don't differentiate between the standard and the scented inks and the sheening inks. I also don't know what to expect with the Star Bright category that Diamine added this year. So we'll see what that is. Here I am opening day 2, which is Cashmere Rose. And buckle up because you're about to see me struggle to get that plastic off. And I mention that I know some other YouTubers who are doing Inkvent. They have someone go in and open the plastic for them in advance. And maybe that's smart. Maybe I will ask my partner to help me with it tomorrow. But I personally, I'm doing these videos all on my own, and I don't want to spoil it for myself. So I have just been dealing with. You see, I'm struggling so hard. Um, I've just been dealing with having to open these, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Um, so I should have it open now. There we go. And so you could see me kind of shake. Like I with the Diamine Inkvent inks, my impulse is always to shake because so many of them have sheen. Um, Look at the clean back of that page. That's not gonna last. I have something for you at the end. It's gonna be wild. Um, Also, this is a good lesson to me to clean up some of the tools that I use for this every day, because I left the plastic bag that I was using to make these weird blob patterns, and one of our cats loves to chew on plastic bags, and she got on my desk and just chowed down like a goblin. So I will have to put the plastic away so that she can't get to it. So this is Cashmere Rose. It is a really nice, like it's like a pink version of burgundy. I don't have any ink that's really comparable, and I went through my swatches, and the closest that I got was Terre de Feu by Urban. I went through my previous Inkvents, and one of the criticisms that I've heard of the last year's Inkvent is that some of the inks were almost replicas of other diamine inks. And I don't know their line well enough to say whether Cashmere Rose is similar to another ink that is among them. So here we go. I cut out all of the searching for matches. It looks like it matches more than it did in person, so it just looks darker here, but I also think it's warmer. Cashmere Rose is definitely more pink. In just a minute, I will cut away to some shots of it dry, and then well, hold on. Here is a close-up of Cashmere Rose dried, at least mostly. But I need to get better about the amount of ink that I put into these blobs, because it fully bled through the Tomoe River paper. Anyways, see you tomorrow. Bye.